But because of that, and because this is a new technology, we're urging at this stage that a precautionary approach be adopted.
The expert committee suggests that children should be restricted in their use of mobile phones, that from now on there should be planning permission for all mobile phone masts, and that these masts, especially near schools, should be regularly tested. This afternoon, the Scottish Parliament has also proposed that there should be tighter planning regulations. Today's recommendations amount to a step change in the scientific attitude towards mobile phones. The expert committee have suggested sweeping changes that put safety first. It's now up to the government to decide whether to act. Palab Ghosh, BBC News, Westminster.
It's just over a month since Sally Slater was found.
Phone, but today officials send advice to every head teacher in the UK. It warns that young mobile users may be at risk. This memo kicks off a new drive giving parents information on a safety issue reaching into almost every home in Britain. It says, as a precautionary measure, the widespread use of mobile phones by children for non-essential calls should be discouraged, as they're likely to be more vulnerable to any unrecognised health risks.
There are 6 million children using mobile phones in Britain today, and parents need to be given very clear information so that they can make a judgment as to whether their children should be using these phones.
The memo sent to schools today is the start of a campaign. Within weeks, official leaflets will be offered at point of sale in shops, and government is now in talks with the industry about sending out safety advice along with our phone bills. A review of research, the Stewart report, found children have thinner skulls and may absorb more energy from mobiles. Today's advice identifies the potentially vulnerable group as those 15 and under, but phone companies are resisting the idea of a caution stamped onto handsets.
There is absolutely no scientific basis whatsoever to place health warnings on phones. That is the conclusion of the Stewart report, which was delivered 2 months ago.
There's no proof of harm. There is a gap in our knowledge of long-term effects. Government memos won't fill that gap, and research will take years. So parents must decide if theoretical risks outweigh practical benefits. Chris Choi, ITN.